So to change a yarn, what you want to do is when you get near the end and you've got a little bit of a tail there, I want to carry on with my stitch. So I'm going to carry on like I do normally, my double crochet stitch. I go through once and I go through two, but on the last two I'm not going to complete it. I'm going to wait. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to fold it down. I'm going to take my new ball of yarn, which is here, and I'm going to take a tail about this big. I'm going to pinch it here. I'm going to insert my crochet hook into that little loop. I'm going to pull through the last bit. So now I've joined my yarn. So now I'm going to take the tail of the new yarn and the tail of the old one here. I'm going to cut it so it's not too long of a tail, probably around 3-4 inches, around 3 inches. I'm going to pick up my new yarn. I'm going to carry on crocheting like I do normally, but these two ends I'm going to lay them on top of my work and I'm going to crochet them in. So I'm just going to do my normal stitch under my V's, but they'll be sitting on top until such time as they're done. They're woven in. And this creates a beautiful seamless edge joint and you can't even tell. So when I'm changing the same color yarn, I like to do it in the middle of my work just because it makes it nicer. You can also do it at the end of your work. I'll show you the changing colors. For changing colors, you want to do this at the beginning of the new row. There it is. It's all woven in and you can't even tell that I've joined two yarns together. And that's how you do it seamlessly. To change yarn at the end, so you want to start a new row with a different color, what you want to do in the very last stitch. So let's do our double crochet, but we're not going to finish it. We're just going to pull it through. You're going to hook up a yarn, pull it through once. Now in the last two hoops, this is where we change. So we want to snip off our white yarn. Okay, so we have a little bit left here. Just going to let it go. We're going to take our new color yarn, which is our yellow here. We're going to pinch it with about a 5-inch tail, actually a 3-inch tail. So let's pinch it here. We're going to feed it onto our crochet hook and we're going to pull it through the last two hoops. Okay, so now we have the yellow one on. So now we're going to turn our work around. Okay, and let's pick up our new yellow yarn and the two end tails. This is my yellow and this is my white. I want to make sure I have about 3 inches. I'm going to cut it to size because I'm going to weave them in. I'm just going to cut them like that because I don't want too big of a tail. And I'm going to place them on top and we're just going to carry on like we do normally and they're going to weave in. So let's pick up our yellow yarn and let's do our chain 2 like we would normally do. So it's 1, 2, and let's start going under our V's and doing our double crochet stitch and using our fingers to guide, make sure they sit on top, and that's how they weave in seamlessly. There you go. So just start going all the way across and they will weave in at the very top. Use your hands, make sure they sit on top because you want to make sure that they're tight there. So go under and use your fingers to help guide them on top, to stay on top. There, as you can see, that weaved in seamlessly, you can't even tell. And that's how you change colors.